is? So what does stacking do?
It helps the lefties.
Not necessarily. It just puts you where you want to be.
Okay, so stacking is
Puts the
basically
strong
means
player where he wants
we're going to play the point on the side that's our preferred side. So if she's a righty and I'm a lefty, I said to you before, like if you're a lefty, just try and start the game on this side. It makes sense because your paddles are in the middle. You're more likely to win points. So what's important is the server and the receiver. It doesn't matter where the other person stands. So if I'm playing with if Rebecca's playing with a lefty, she's going to have me stand on the right. The score is 0-0-2. My score is what's important to my team. So I have to make sure that if our score is even, we're standing like this because this is how we started. These are our favorite positions. Okay? So it's 0-0-2. We get the point. We have one. I come over here to serve. Rebecca would go over there. But now what? Now we're going to have our backhands in the middle. So instead of standing over there, Rebecca can stand over here. She could go sit on the bench over there if she wanted to. It doesn't matter where she stands. I have to serve it to that box. Okay? 1-0-2. We get a point. Well, when I serve it, I'm going to stand close to the line. Because after I serve it, I'm going to get back onto our preferred sides so that we can play the point like this. Okay? When we're serving, it's very easy. Okay? We got the point. Now it's 2-0-2. So I stand here and serve because we have an even number. If our score is even, we don't do anything special. We stand in our favorite positions. We get another point, 3-0-2. Is 3 even or odd?
So you're going to be
So if
over
our
here.
score is odd, we have to do something odd. I serve on her side. Okay? 3-0-2. Now we lose the point. Okay. When it's a side out, because it was the start of the game, we were on 2, right? So now the serve is going back to our opponents. When we have a side out, that's what's important.
Yep.
So if we got 3 and it's a side out, can we be in our favorite positions?
No.
No.
No, because 3 is not even. 3 is odd. So we have to do something odd. She'll be on my side. I'll be on this side. And we can play like this until we get the serve back. Okay? Let's say they don't get any points. It comes back to us. It's 3-0. Okay? So Rebecca's standing where she should be serving. We know Rebecca's the server because we have 3. I could be here and leave our backhands in the middle, but it's better for us as a team if Rebecca serves close to the line, I come over here, and then she goes back over there, okay? If we have an odd number, we're talking about our score, which is 3 right now. If it's odd, we do something odd. If it's even, we should be in the same places where we started the game. Okay, the biggest reason for stacking is if you have a lefty, especially at your level. The biggest reason for stacking is with a lefty. Tomorrow we're going to do a tournament and you might have a player that's not quite as good as you, or you might have a player that's better than you. Okay? The player who is the stronger player is going to play on this side of the court. So, when we start the game at 0, 0 is an even number, we're always going to be in this position if our score is even, because this is our favorite position. Why is this our favorite position if we're both righties?
Both your
Stronger player has more.
Your stronger forehands in the middle.
It's my forehand, but maybe I've got a good
You have a
backhand.
good backhand too, so you can.
Okay. What happens
You're
if
taking the middle.
Rebecca goes over here and we play like this, and you guys, as you should, decide to target Rebecca and you hit all the balls to her? What am I going to do? I'm going to be a spectator. I'm going to watch her play because now I've got to say my backhand is better than her forehand. It's going to be much harder for me to get in the game with my backhand than it would be if we were over here. You guys hit all the balls to her. You hit a high one, I step in and hit it. Okay? It's much easier for me to help out if I'm on this side. The other thing is, remember the confusion zone? Okay, it's not confusing anymore because if we've stacked like this, it's because you guys are going to target Rebecca. So, if Rebecca's going to get all the balls, at least give me one. We serve, they return it, it comes in the box. You as the weaker player don't get that one, okay? You might not think it's democratic, but it is. It's okay. If I take this ball, she can start going to the net. By doing that, that might even mean that the next one they hit it back to me because I'm back and she's up. I might actually get 2 balls before I get to the net, and now they target Rebecca, okay? And now I'm the spectator. It's okay that I got the first 2 balls because she might get the rest of them. I'm gonna try my best to help out if I can. So same thing, if we're stacking here, it would be the same as what we did with a lefty. It's 0, 0, 2. We get a point, she comes over here. If we have 1 or 3, 5, 7, we're doing something odd. Either she's serving on my side or I'm serving on her side. Okay, who already knew how to stack like that before we started having this conversation? Okay, only a couple of people. So when you play in your teams, you are when you play in your teams, you're probably just going to do this. Okay. When we're serving, we're going to stack. When we're receiving, we're just going to get in the correct position. If we get to 3, remember it was 3, 0, 2, and Rebecca and I set up like this, are we in the correct position?
Yes.
For 3. We're both righties. If we have 3, is this our favorite position? Is 3 even or odd?
Odd.
Odd. So are we doing something odd right now?
Wait a minute.
No,
Are you
that's
sir?
normal.
What did you say? You're receiving?
So at the beginning of the game, we
she
were like
was
this,
first?
right? I
So
was the
you should
stronger
be
player.
there.
Rebecca was the weaker player.
Yeah.
Sir.
So
you
if
should
we
be
have
over there.
3
I'm
points,
the third.
am I in the right position
No.
to receive the
No,
ball?
you should be stacking.
Okay. Well, it's not really stacking. We should be in the correct position to receive the ball. So, if they're serving the ball and we are set up like this, we can play the point like this. We can win 10 points like this. If they don't tell us we're doing it wrong, okay? So it's your job, if you're on the other side of the court, to pay attention. If they have an even number, they should be in their favorite position. How do you know what's their favorite position? You have to pay attention when they're at 0. At the beginning of the game, where are they standing? Who do they think is the stronger player, or who is the lefty? If they're standing in that position and it's an odd number, they are not in the right place, and it's your job to tell them, and you should tell them before the point, or at least ask. Are you guys in the right position? You have 5? I don't think so. If you start the point and you stop the point in the middle and say, after the return to serve, and you say, oh, I think you're wrong, and they're not wrong, they can just take that point. You shouldn't have stopped it in the middle. You can have the conversation before or after, but don't stop the